Purchase organization. So here purchase organization. So it's in simple terms. See, in SAP terms, it is purchase organization, but normal terms, it is called purchase department. So what is purchasing department? Can anybody help me? What is purchasing department?
The department which buys products for the production.
For your organization, who is purchasing the material, who are involved in procuring activities. Okay. So here purchase organization is nothing but it is an organizational unit who is responsible in procuring materials and negotiating with vendors. See, negotiation is very, very important for any of the organization, if you remember. So why that negotiation is important? So, for example, tire material you are purchasing with MRF tires. They are telling that they will sell material for $100. So you have to negotiate and you have to finalize the rate at least $95. So $5 you will save to your company, right? So these are all some negotiations and all will be having. So that negotiation is very, very important. Not only negotiation, okay, dealing with vendor, getting the material delivered to your location. So all these activities are there, taking care of all these activities. Okay. So we have different types of purchasing organizations. See, purchasing organization is responsible to procure the material in your business. At the same time, we have different types of purchasing organizations. Types of purchase organization. So now we have company code specific purchase organization. Next, plant specific purchasing organization. Total 4 types are there. One is company code specific purchase organization, plant specific purchase organization, cross plant purchase organization. And also we have one more, central or reference purchase organization. This is important. Central or reference. We'll see one by one. So first one is company code specific purchase organization. So generally what is our company code? So our company is Kia Groups and also KC01 and KC02 company codes. KP01 and all prints. Kia GRP. This is what our company. Under this company, if you remember, we have some company codes KC01, KC02. Under that, we have the plants KP01, KP02. Under this, we have one more plant KP03. Now coming back to our company code specific purchase organization. If any purchasing organization, example, purchase organization, just example I'm taking. If any purchasing organization is responsible to procure the material for a particular company code, only for this company code, then that is called company code specific purchase organization. Company code specific purchase organization. Now purchase organization A is there. They are only responsible to purchase only for this company code. They are not bothering about other company codes related. And
So,
purchase organization B is there. One more example.
so for plant code, we update as KIA1, sir.
Okay, KIA1, KIA2, KIA3, right?
Yes, sir.
Mhm. Okay, then let us update here. Here also let us update KIA1, KIA2, KIA3. Okay. Now coming back to our company code specific. So if any purchasing organization responsible to procure material for particular company code. So here purchase organization A responsible for KC01 only. And purchase organization B is always responsible for KC02. See, these individual purchase organizations are considered as a company code specific purchase organization, because now if you see here purchase organization A, they are only purchasing material for KC01 only. So they are not bothering about KC02, right? So then this is called as a company code specific purchasing organization. And even, okay, that we have separate codes, I'll tell you later. Next, plant specific. If any purchasing organization, example purchase organization C, is always responsible to procure the material only for one particular plant, then that is called plant specific purchasing organization. Only for that plant they are purchasing. That is a plant specific purchase organization. And we have one more purchase organization. Okay, one more purchase organization. They are procuring materials. So here purchase organization D is always responsible to procure only for this plant. So these are all plant level only they are ordering and purchasing, right? So these are plant specific purchase organizations. And this is company code specific purchase. Now cross plant, one more is there. So cross plant, by reading that name only you can understand. if any purchasing organization, example, purchase organization, E take, okay. Now, purchase organization E is always responsible to procure more than one plant. So now here purchase organization E is there. It is responsible in procuring material plant in another company code. See, it is responsible in procuring material for KIA3 plant. At the same time, same plant is responsible to procure the material for KIA1 also. Means one purchasing department is responsible to procure the material for multiple plants. So that is a cross plant purchase organization. Next, central or reference purchasing organization we have. Central or reference purchasing. So there will be one department. See, corporate level means what? At headquarters level, right? This is sitting at somewhere in the New York or some other, and from there they are operating their businesses all over the globe. So here, central or a reference purchasing organization who is sitting at the headquarters level. So here we have purchase organization F. Okay, example purchase organization F who is sitting at central level. They gather the requirements from local purchasing areas and they will purchase the material. Now, purchase action F is there. They can be responsible purchase material for this company code or this company code or else this plant or this plant. See, entire your organization, no restrictions. Now, if I talk about company code specific, only for this company code level only they are responsible. And if I talk about this purchase organization, they are responsible only for this company code. If I talk about this purchase organization only for this plant, and if I talk about this purchase organization only multiple plants. Likewise, here central level, they are taking care of procuring activities in all across your organization level. So where we use this central or reference purchase organization at contracts. So going forward, we'll discuss one topic name that is contracts. Now some overview I'll give you. Now example, we have plant A. Plant A, they are purchasing some material A, vendor A in, so they need a material of 100 quantity. Each quantity they are purchasing for $10. So that our plant A, who is purchase organization, example, purchase organization A. Now purchase organization A, they will start negotiating with vendor A. Why can't you sell for $9? Now vendor A will tell that you are purchasing just only 100 quantity. How can I sell for $9? So minimum if you purchase 500 quantity, then I'll sell material for $9. So minimum 1000 quantity if you purchase, then I can sell material for $8. You are just purchasing only 100 quantity, right? So bulk quantity. So if you go to normal supermarket or anywhere also, there will be buy one get one offer. See, more quantity if you purchase, or else buy two get 10% discount. See, something will be there, right? Few vendors, depends on the vendors. Now plant B. So that is plant A requirement. Next come to the plant B. Now plant B, they want to purchase some 400 quantity. Just example I'm taking. So 400 quantity they are also purchasing for $10 only, and with the purchasing department. Okay. Next, plant C is involved. Plant C, they need some 900 quantity. So for them they'll get material for $9 only. Why? Because it's more quantity, right? Now purchase organization C is involved in plants. Now in this scenario, common material is purchasing with individual plants. See, same material only, right? All different plants, but same material they are purchasing. Now here in this case, our central or a reference purchasing department will come into picture and they will collect the requirement, gather the requirement. So overall requirement of 1400. Okay, overall requirement of 1400 quantity. Now in that 1400 quantity, now whenever my purchasing department F, okay, central department, they will gather the requirement overall it is 1400. Now they directly deal with the vendor saying that we need 1400 quantity. 1400 quantity which is greater than 1000, right? So they'll get material for $8 only. Now we are having direct contract or agreement with vendor saying that we purchase 1400. So that vendor is selling material at a best price which is $8. So the same price will be applicable for the local. When it will applicable? So now the central department is referring the local departments, right? So central department is referring to the local departments. That is the reason it will applicable. Now in this 1400 quantity, 100 quantity, they will be delivering to plant A. 400 will be delivered to plant B. 900 delivered to plant C. So that individual plants having this much quantity, but overall already we have agreed to the vendor what we will tell. Overall, we purchase 1400 quantity, but end of the day, 100 quantity goes to this plant and also for this plant, end of the day, what is the price? It will be $8 only. So $8 because this central department already they agreed the price already in the part of contract they have fixed price, right? $8. So that price only applicable for the local purchasing departments. So going forward, we have one more topic that contracts at that time we'll discuss in detail. Now we need to set up all these purchase organizations in the SAP system. So if you want to set up any purchasing organization, max 4 character length code is required. Max 4 character length code is required. It can be numbers, letters, alphanumeric, whatever it can be. Max 4 character length code. So let us use any code. Okay, it can for central level purpose. KCEN I'll take Kia Central. For this one, I will use KC01 only. Why? Because for my easily remembering purpose, right? This one KC02 only I'll use. For this one also KIA1 only I'll take. This one also KIA2 will be. For this cross plant, I will use Kia Cross Plant Purchaser KCPP will take it. Okay. So max 4 character length code. It can be numbers, letters, or alphanumeric. Okay, it can be any of these things. So let us see this setup in the SAP system. So SPRO implementation guide. So whatever the purchase organization today we are discussing, that is also part of our enterprise structure only. So now you tell me where should I go? So definition or assignment? Where should go to create a purchase organization? Definition or assignment? Where should I go? So it's all about creation means it's totally related to definition.
Assignment,
So
sir.
we're talking about purchase organization. Then it will come under materials management. So here you can see maintain purchase organization. So here you can see some information. See SAP for every activity they have provided some documentation. You can click on this document if you want some additional information. From the materials management and purchasing view in the purchase organization is responsible for all purchasing activities. That is what I told, right? Can be assigned to several company codes, assigned to one company code. See, these are all possible. So purchase organization is what? An organizational unit in logistics, subdividing an enterprise according to the requirements of purchasing. So an organization unit in logistics subdividing the enterprise means we are dividing our organization in procurement point of view. So you specify the form of procurement by assigning purchase organization to company codes plans. In different forms we have means different types we already discussed. A purchase organization must be assigned to one or more plans. And also we have some assigning reference purchase organization that one by one we'll see. So maintain purchasing R. First I will see, I'll go to new entries. So what is our purchase organization code anything? First company code specific will use. So for that KC01 only I am using for my easily remembering purpose. So KC01 company code purchase organization. So we have limited characters for description. Okay, let it be saved. So we have two company codes. So two, let us create KC02. Now these company code specific purchase organizations, particularly purchase for a particular company codes. So let us come back. So under this assignment, so materials management, assign purchasing organization to company code. Means if any purchasing organization is responsible to procure material for a particular company codes. Now what is our purchasing organization? KC01. Go to the position, search your purchase organization. Now KC01 is a purchase organization is responsible only for one company code. So here for this purchase organization I can enter only one company code, right? I cannot enter another company code. Okay. So here KC01, only one company code. See here, there is no option also for me to enter another different company code. See, one purchase organization is responsible to procure material for a particular company code. Then that is called a company code specific purchase organization. Next we have KC02 also. KC02 also we have one more purchase organization that is responsible to procure material for KC02 company code only. See, then this is called company code specific purchasing organization. Have you understand? So here also some definition you can see it. So in this implementation guide activity, you will assign purchase organization to company. You can assign a purchase organization to one company code. This is company code specific. So that is what we discussed, right? Next for plant specific also let us create. So two more purchase organizations. So under enterprise structure, it's in the part of the definitions. Maintain purchasing organization. Maintain purchasing organization. New entries. So what is our purchasing organization? KIA1, let us take it. Okay, KIA1 plant. Okay, next KIA2. KIA going to assignment. So here new entries. So what is our purchase organization? So our purchase organization IA1 is responsible to purchase KIA1 plant. See, plant specific, specifically the plant. So, if any purchase organization is responsible to procure the material for a particular plant, I am talking. So, if any purchase organization responsible to procure material for a particular plant, then that is called plant specific purchase organization. Now, KIA2 is there. This is also responsible to procure the material only for KIA2 plant. Plant specific purchase organization. Now we can see it. So for a single plant, we may have more than one purchasing organizations. That is possible, right? Now your plant is very big. So only one purchasing department cannot handle that much big procurement related. So we may have one more plant. One more purchase organization. Single plant, we may have multiple purchasing organizations. So in that case, one we should maintain the default one. So before that, let us go with the cross plant. See, first we have seen company code specific and plant specific, further cross plant. For cross plant, for multiple plants, one purchase organizations we can have. So enterprise structure under our materials management, maintain purchasing organization. This time I am creating for cross plant. So Kia cross plant. Yes, is already someone created, so I cannot use that one. So any other code we will take it. Oh, I am saying. Let me update this or else we will forget. Come back. So let us assign that. Okay. Under this assignment, materials management. So here assign purchase organization to plant. Now go to that new entries. So now I have a purchase organization called KIAA, which is a cross plant purchase organization responsible to procure material for KIA3 plant. Same purchase organization is responsible to procure another plant. See, multiple plants. Okay. Now, one more thing, if you observe here, KIA1 plant is having multiple purchase organizations. So, not only KIAA, it has KIA1 also. So, for a single plant, it is possible to have multiple purchase organizations. So, in that case, so we have to maintain one purchase organization as a default one. So, who will maintain the, the default one is required. So, where it is required exactly? So, at the time of special procurements, it will allow. There is a concept called special procurements. Special procurements related, here you can see some document definition. If several purchasing organizations procure for a certain plant, we can define one of them as a standard purchasing organization for the transactions like pipeline procurement. Special procurements going forward, I'll discuss a lot on that special procurements. Okay. So now it may not require. So we may have the multiple. One we have to use as a default one. So here in this assigned standard purchase organization, let us go to our plants. Okay. For our plant. So we have the other purchase organization, but in our case, this is my particular purchase organization for this plant. And I have KIA2. Only one I am assigning. See, for a single plant, we may have multiple, but one as default one I am using. So next one is central array reference. So for that also we should create one. Under definition, maintain purchasing organization. Kia Central Purchase Organization, KCPO. So let us update here also KCPO, right? So here we have KCPO. Now this KCPO is responsible to procure the material for multiple local plants. So we are referring that because this KCPO only getting the material for $8, best price, right? So in the enterprise assignment, materials management, assign purchase organization to reference. So new entries. So what is our purchase organization? First reference purchase organization is KCPO, Kia Central Purchase Organization. This Kia Central Purchase Organization, they get the material for $8. That contract already deal with the vendor, right? So they will get at a best price. Now KCPO is procuring the material for the best price and they can purchase the materials with KIA1. means referring the local plants, local purchase organizations. This is not a plant, this is purchase organization. So they are referring local purchase organization. So that the pricing conditions means here they are getting $8 means the same will be referred to local and they can purchase for $8. And release order. So now here we are having any contracts. KCPO will have contracts actually. Now whatever the contract they are having, that contract we can use as a reference, and this local purchasing they can create the purchase order. So those type of purchase orders, say normally purchase order is used to create the is used to purchase the material. So going forward we'll see how to create and all that separate scenario. So if any purchase organization is if any purchase order is created with reference to contracts, then that type of purchase orders are called release orders. We can create normal purchase order or copying from another purchase order or copying from any other recent purchase order or automatic creation. Different ways we have. But with reference to contracts, if you are creating, then that kind of purchase order is called release order. Okay. Date was received. Now I updated only for one. Let us go to new entries and we have one more local KA2 also, right? For that also I'm referring. Tomorrow onwards some new topic, fresh topic we'll start, that is types of data.